So here we go. Want to differentiate, we don't know how to. Or we know how to differentiate. For example, if you had x cubed, you know that the derivative is 3x squared. What's the rule? Multiply the power by the front, decrease the power by 1. That's it. We don't know anything else. We don't know product rules, quotient rules, and everything else that's coming. So we don't have a rule for doing a thing with a division in the middle of it. A thing with a middle of it. So we've got to, what I'm going to do, we've got to separate the fractions. This is actually two fractions.
That's just one plus.
Yeah, but I'm going to separate it into two fractions. And I could say separate into two fractions. So like an x squared over an x squared plus a 1 over x squared. And how many people still don't understand why that's true? So 1/7 plus 1/7, you go 1 plus 1 on 7. Of course you don't put 1 plus 1 on 7, what do you write? 2/7. So if I had 1/7 plus 1/7, I can write that as 1 plus 1 on 7. Or I can split it back open into the fractions. What have I got now? X squared over x squared is?
1.
1. And it's a 1 on x squared. But do we want to write 1 on x squared? X to the? Yeah, do you think it? What's the derivative? I'm going to write dy dx y. What's the derivative of 1? Nothing. What's the derivative of x to the minus 2? What's the pattern?
Minus 2x to the power of minus 3.
Yeah, watch out you don't put minus 1. So many people, so I do my little be careful. Minus 3, it's not a minus 1. So Gracie, we've got a negative. This is a numerator. And we've got, this becomes a?
Positive?
No, a negative as a power goes to the denominator. So I'm going to write this at the moment. That all of that is going to become a denominator, and that's a numerator. So the 2 is a numerator, and the x cubed is a? So a negative power means it's a denominator, if you want to write that way. People out there would go, really? Yeah, it does. Question done. Question 2. Now I'm going to go Mac.
Yeah.
How do I separate the fractions? Yeah, if you need to write it all down, most people do. I got
9 on 3x.
yeah. What have I got? Cancel out.
2 on 2x.
Yeah.
And then
9 on 3 is?
3 on x.
Yeah. Would you have thought 3 on x, or would you have changed it to 3x to the?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Differentiate it. Divide the x is?
Just 2.
Yeah, 2x just becomes 2 if you wanted the pattern. 1 by 2 is 2, and x to the 0. X to the 0 is 1. This one will be?
Negative 1 and then
Minus 1 by 3.
Negative 3 x to the minus 2.
Yeah, maybe go down one of that one. So the answer is 2 minus. What goes to the denominator? Does the 3 go to the denominator?
No.
So the x squared goes to the bottom. There's the answer to it. Now, who do I get for the third one?
3 root x over root x.
I should say separate the fractions.
Yeah, 2x and
What would you have done in your head? What's y equal?
y equals your 3 plus
Now, here's where people muck up.
2 to the root 2x to the half.
Got it. So this is a power of 1, and that's a power of half. So we've really got 2x to the 1 on x to the half. What do you do with the powers when we're dividing? Subtract what's in the middle of a divide symbol. Subtract. So you subtract there, and we go 1 minus a half is half, and then goes x to the half. Differentiate it then, what do we get?
1, well the 3's gone, so it's just 1x negative half.
Yeah. How do we simplify that? Using index laws. So 1 stays on the numerator,
Oh.
x to the half goes on the bottom.